When the dazzling purple sequined ensemble shimmered beneath the golden lights of Paris Fashion Week, no one could have foreseen that within hours it would vanish entirely from boutiques, websites, and even the deepest corners of fashion archives across the world. Yet that's exactly what unfolded when Kim Taehyung, known globally as V of BTS, appeared wearing it. One step, one photograph, one breathtaking moment was all it took for the fashion industry to ignite. That night in Paris, the Celine runway buzzed with quiet anticipation. Guests dressed in understated shades of beige and black turned simultaneously as Taehyung entered the venue. His presence was cinematic, calm yet commanding. Draped in a deep amethyst turtleneck that glimmered like a galaxy under the lights, he embodied the perfect harmony of elegance and rebellion. In that moment, the brand's muse was no longer a concept. It was standing right there, alive, radiant, and real. Cameras exploded in flashes. Phones rose like constellations across the room. Within minutes, his image swept through every platform: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Weibo. One phrase began circulating everywhere: Taehyung's purple look. Fans analyzed every element: the sheen of the sequins, the blazer's cut, the height of the collar, the glint of a silver pin. Then came the inevitable headline: sold out. This was not just another viral sensation. It marked the triumphant return of the sold-out king. Taehyung has long been more than just a celebrity who influences trends. He defines them. The so-called Taehyung effect isn't a myth born from fandom. It's an observable economic phenomenon. Studies have repeatedly shown that any product he wears, carries, or even casually mentions can skyrocket in sales by several thousand% in a matter of hours. But this moment felt distinctly different. The outfit wasn't a limited streetwear drop or a collectible fragrance. It was haute couture. Handcrafted, exclusive, and priced over $32,000. Yet replicas and inspired designs evaporated from stores and online platforms alike. From luxury resellers to fast fashion labels to Etsy artisans, everything linked to that look sold out. Across e-commerce sites, digital shelves flashed red with out-of-stock banners, Taehyung's unspoken signature. And then there was the color, purple. His color, a hue that has always symbolized royalty, depth, and creativity. Fans immediately connected it to his legendary phrase, "I purple you," a message of love and trust that has transcended languages and generations. That night, in shimmering amethyst, it didn't feel like he was just wearing fashion. It felt like a visual love letter to the millions who have followed his journey from the very beginning. Under the Parisian glow, the sequins reflected light like fragments of starlight. The turtleneck framed his face with understated precision, the silhouette flowing with quiet grace. It wasn't merely clothing, it was art in motion. Celine had showcased design, but Taehyung transformed it into legacy. Within 3 hours, Celine's website temporarily crashed due to overwhelming global traffic. Almost instantly, fashion media shifted their tone. Reviews of the season's collections became think pieces about Taehyung's influence. "When Taehyung wears it, it sells," wrote Vogue Korea. Fans began sharing screenshots of empty shopping pages as hashtags like #TaehyungEffect, #CelinePurple, and #SoldOutKingV climbed to the top of global trends. Some fans joked that not even light travels as fast as Taehyung's power to sell out a luxury brand. Yet beyond the numbers and headlines, his fashion impact carries cultural weight. Designers praise his ability to make avant-garde pieces feel deeply personal. Critics highlight how he blurs the lines between masculinity and vulnerability, strength wrapped in sensitivity. The purple look even found its way into academic discussion, analyzed for how celebrity influence, color symbolism, and digital culture converged into one unforgettable moment. The Celine Connection. Celine's creative director, Hedi Slimane, is known for seeking muses who embody paradox, elegance with attitude, restraint with rebellion. In Taehyung, he found that rare balance. Backstage, sources described a shift in atmosphere upon his arrival. Stylists paused, photographers recalibrated, even models subtly adjusted their posture. What was once a fashion show became a living experience. Slimane personally commended Taeyong afterward, admiring how effortlessly he conveyed Celine's artistic DNA. Their relationship extends far beyond collaboration, it's creative synergy. Each of their appearances together ignites a fashion wave that leaves both economic ripples and cultural imprints. This, however, was far from his first fashion quake. The Celine leather jacket Taeyong wore at Paris Fashion Week 2023 sold out worldwide in just 12 minutes. The Cartier Trinity ring seen in one of his selfies? Gone within hours. The mute Boston bag, a piece designed with his creative input, sold out in 30 minutes and tripled in resale value overnight. These moments confirm one truth: Taeyong doesn't follow trends, he creates them. The power of ARMY behind every sold-out moment is a loyal force, the army. Their connection to Taeyong transcends consumerism. It's emotional. To own something he's worn or inspired is to feel part of his artistry. Wearing Taeyong purple isn't mimicry. It's participation in a shared language of admiration and expression. Economic ripples economists now cite the Taeyong effect as a case study in modern consumer psychology. Reports indicate that his appearances can boost online searches for associated brands by over 1,000% within hours. Fashion shows featuring him gain exponentially higher global engagement compared to others. As one Harvard Business Review analyst noted, Taeyong's presence transforms marketing into cultural movement. His impact doesn't just shape markets, it reshapes meaning. The psychology of influence. What sets Taeyong's influence apart is its sincerity. Experts point to his selective presence and authentic expression. He doesn't chase the spotlight, he chooses moments of substance. His fashion choices are guided not by contracts but by creativity. Fans respond not because of his fame, but because they sense truth in his artistry. His clothes become extensions of emotion, narratives woven into fabric. The aftermath: within a single day, over 4 million social media posts referenced his Paris appearance. TikTok clips of his entrance surpassed 100 million views. Even unrelated brands launched purple-themed campaigns under tags like #TaeyongInspired. Artists filled social media with fan art recreating his look, while influencers posted reimagined versions as homage. Celine itself stayed silent. No statements, no restocks. Silence that spoke louder than any announcement. It was a move in line with Hedy Slimane's philosophy: let art speak for itself. And with Taeyong as muse, it spoke volumes. Weeks later, Celine released a collection subtly inspired by amethyst tones and sequin designs. Fans instantly recognized the tribute. Taeyong purple had become part of the brand's identity, the defining frame among thousands of photos. One stood out: Taeyong glancing sideways beneath a wash of golden light. That image became the definitive frame of the season. It graced magazine covers, filled Pinterest boards, and inspired countless digital recreations. It wasn't merely a photograph, it was poetry in pixels. In a world saturated with noise, Taeyong commands attention through calm. He doesn't demand the spotlight, it follows him naturally. He doesn't announce fashion, he whispers it. And the world listens, a legacy not penned in ink, but woven through light, motion, and timeless allure.